Hey everybody, it's Tripl-L and Kara.
Hi.
We are here to watch Frieren, episode
10.
10. Ugh, we're really getting older every day. We're at episode 10 already. I remember when we were just at episode 1. It's been so long. Anyway, hey everyone. So this week, Kara has not hyped me up, but I'm expecting a flashback. It already looks like we're doing a flashback. We're looking at a lot of scenery. So I assume it's going to be a flashback. Kara?
Yes, the great flashback.
The Great Flashback. That's a new one. Anyway, that's where we are. We're going to go into this, enjoy it, and yeah. Let's watch Frieren, episode 10. And of course, 2 times the speed, because I don't think we need to be any slower. Well, I kind of like the way they talk to each other now.
それが私が魔族と呼ぶ者たちの正体。奴らは卑怯だ。ならば私たちはそれ以上の卑怯者になればいい。それで魔族を根絶やしにできるのなら、私は喜んでその汚名を着よう。
Wonder if they're gonna change the opening.
Is it 2 course?
Yeah.
Then they'll change the opening. Most likely.
奴は今頃アウエ様と戦っているはずだ。前回は勇者一方のせいで撤退を余儀なくされたが、今は彼女を守る勇者たちは存在しない。確かにフリーレンは我らの脅威だ。
I don't know, man.
ならフリーレン様が勝ちますね。あの人は魔族と正面から戦うようなのは絶対にしません。必ずあるはずめいて殺します。
だからいつだって奴。そうそのフリーレンは我らを
I don't know why they're letting this guy talk when they just said monsters who can speak.
私は確かにこいつの沈着な魔法の物理を仕切られた。だがなぜ魔力芸を起こさずそんな系となってきた。
Yeah, that's like a real big confusion.
フリーレンも同じなのか。卑怯者め。 お前たちは魔法使いの風上にも置けない。
それはフリーレン様が一番よくわかっていることです。
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what taboo they broke to be able to do that.
秀ありさまだ。
I'm pretty sure they just practice hard.
玉座のバザルト、魔王軍の将軍の一人だ。軍勢を率いて集落を潰しに来たっていうか。こいつを殺したのはお前か。そこの死にか。
Doesn't look half dying.
すごい魔力だ。お前強いだ。魔族と正面から戦ったんだ。くだらねえ、とんだバカだな。 どうして正面から戦いたがるかね。逃げる隠れる不意打ちする。いくらでも選択肢はあるだろう。強い魔法使いの気持ちはわかる。わかるはずだ。あなたには私の気持ちがわかるはずだ。あなたの方がはるかに強い魔法使いだから。
Well, that's really interesting. I'm guessing she has it compressed more than Frieren does.
I'm sure they'll go into it.
Or is Frieren just misunderstanding?
集落はどうなった？全滅だ。
Of course, Kara knows everything that's going to happen, so she's just listening to me speculate.
本当にバカだな。私がお前の立場なら迷わず逃げていた。残して殺さない。お前には才能がある。私の弟子にする。それに分かっている。
But you're right, she doesn't look like she's half dying.
お前は集落も守れなかった上に死ぬところだったんだ。文字通り無駄死にだ。
Like, I believe that Frieren would 100% die by starving herself.
面白いよなこいつら。直前まで魔力を完全に消して闇討ちする気満々だったくせに、こっちが魔法使いと分かるや否や堂々と姿を現しやる。こういう卑怯で狡猾な同時にドイツもこいつもくだらねえ魔法を
Okay, that's just fun.
人間の魔法使い、そのエルフを女を置いておけ。
そうしたら見逃してくれんのか。
エルフを皆の紳士、それが魔王様の命令。
I wonder why though.
そうか。
Because the elves live long enough to know their bullshit.
こいつらの気持ちも手に取るようにわかるさ。今まで計算してきた自らの魔法に対する自信と信頼。要するにクソみたいなおごりと油断だ。
Man, I kind of wish she was still alive.
Human lifespan, I guess.
You have all the magic in the world.
Well, that's why the priest guy at the beginning was saying, like, oh yeah, if the guy actually found immortality.
Oh, okay, so she was compressing it.
Yeah.
No, that's stupid. That's just like, that's like old way of thinking.
Well, like, for the demons, they spend all that time, like, studying one magic, and that's what they do for, like, hierarchy, right?
Okay. If you're saying that, it's despicable to a demon, bro, I don't think it's despicable in general then,
Yeah, right? Like, why would you go off of what they think?
Exactly. Like, this whole, it's despicable. No, it's smart. Make a mockery of magic. That's just magic zealotry right there. Oh, is that why Buddy Guy at the beginning was upset? Because, like,
Yeah.
they're hiding their magic orb?
Yeah.
Oh, screw you, bro. Like, come on. You guys are bitches. What a loser. God, this is so cool.
失敗したね、アウラ。そうね、残念だわ。でもここであなたを仕留められれば戦果としては十分。あなたはこの戦いでたくさんの不死の軍勢を私の支配下から解放したわね。この私の前でそんなに多くの魔力を消費して大丈夫なのかしら。服従の天秤。天秤に互いの魂を乗せ、より魔力の大きい方が相手を服従させる。こんなリスクの高い魔法を扱えるのはアウラに絶大な魔力があってのこと。魔力は基本的に鍛錬を積み重ねた年月に比例して増加していく。溢れ出すアウラの魔力から伝わってくる。アウラが500年以上生きた大魔族であること。その生涯のほとんどを鍛錬に費やしたこと。
You're right though. This is such a convoluted system just to put out this one particular plot point.
Yep. It's just like when you look at the rest of the thing, just the magic's so simple compared to this mechanic. But whatever, you know, whatever. I'm just saying, I'm excited. This is just gonna be so good.
Oh, here we go.
組織に必要なものって何だと思う？秩序か。そうだ。要は組織をまとめる偉い奴が必要ってことだ。人の場合は、例えばこの国の連中は地位や財産で偉い奴が決まる。あの宮殿から出てきた身なりのいいのが偉い奴だ。人の偉さは分かりづらい。だからああやって着飾って見た目で分かるようにするんだ。魔族は違うの？奴らは自分たちが魔物だった頃と何も変わっていない。強い奴が偉いんだ。人よりずっと分かりやすい。強さってのは見れば分かる。魔力だね。奴らにとっての魔力は人にとっての地位や財産だ。尊厳そのものと言ってもいい。隠密の手段として一時的に魔力を制限することはあっても、常日頃から魔力を制限するバカなんて存在しない。どこぞの貴族がお忍びで城下町に降りてくるのと、地位も財産も捨てて身を落とすのとじゃ全く違う話だろう。そして魔力の低い連中に尊厳が与えられるほど魔族の世界は甘くない。だから力の強い魔族ほど必死に魔力を誇示するんだ。奴らにとっては常に魔力を制限するメリットなんて皆無だし、そもそもそんな発想すらない。
You know what? I think this is giving like those demons way too much society too. This is like way too much now. In the sense of like trying to say like they were just smarter monsters. Like this is like a really developed society. Also, I'm wondering if like where's a mutant in the demon? Like I'm expecting like there must be one demon that realized he could play a kind of different strategy than everyone else.
Oh, she got old.
Yeah, this is cool.
お前はずっと昔魔法が好きだとはっきり答えた。たった50年前でしょ。そうだな。結局私はお前に戦いのことしか教えなかった。復讐のための魔法だ。後悔してお前に私の魔法を託してよかったと思っている。お前の長い寿命ならいつか魔王を倒せるほどの高みにたどり着ける。フリーレン、一つ頼みがある。何？私の墓の周りは花畑にしてくれ。似合わないね。そうだな。
Oh, that's cute.
フリーレン、私の一番好きな魔法は綺麗な花畑を出す魔法だ。小さい頃両親が教えてくれてな。魔法が好きになったきっかけだ。
That's super cute.
その魔法を教えてよ。いいかフリーレン。歴史に名を残そうなんて考えるなよ。目立たず生きろ。お前が歴史に名を残すのは魔王をぶっ殺す時だ。
You know what? I don't think Frieren's like the other elves. I think like she might just be emotionally stunted.
Well, it's not like we've seen any other elves, have we?
No, I'm just gonna make a bet on that one just because of like that one incident at the village.
この森に長く生きた魔法使いがいると聞いた。それは君か？
長く生きたと言ってもだらだら生きていただけだよ。
Wonder what caused her to change her hair.
Good question.
なんだこいつムカつくな。帰りなよ。まあまあの魔法使いに用はないでしょ。
いや、君は僕が出会ってきたどの魔法使いよりも強い。
どうしてそう思うの？
なんとなく。
アゼリウス。
Nice. Now see, that's also like really sketchy that you get to have a power that just so easily gets to get a manifestation of the soul. Like it makes sense in like a simple series, but like that's a really big move.
Yeah.
80年ほど前に初めて表舞台に姿を現し、勇者一行とともに魔王様を倒した謎に満ちた年齢不詳のエルフの魔法使い。でも、あなたがどれだけ長く生きた魔法使いかなんてどうでもいい。あなたの魔
Oh,
力
this is
が
gonna be
できると
hilarious.
ころに分かる。あなたは優秀な魔法使いだけれども、魔力自体はそれほどでもない。鍛錬を積んだのはせいぜい合わせて100年程度。しかも
Oh, this is gonna be hilarious.
Right? Yeah, you already know she's been training for more than 100.
私には遠く及ばない。
Oh, this is gonna be the best.
私の勝ちよ。あとはこの私直々にあなたの首を落としてあげる。これならフリーレンの魔力を消耗させるまでもなかったわ。少し警戒しすぎた。不死の軍勢もだいぶやられちゃったし、後で補充しない。なんだ天秤のフリーレンの方が
Even the
Oh.
scale knows about dramatic ironies.
正直このまま軍勢の物流を
You'd think it would have like tipped right
自
away.
分の魔力に自信を持っていてよかった。やっとお前を倒せる。どういうこと？もう気がついているはずだ。私は魔力を制限していた。お前は見誤ったんだ。そんなはずはないわ。それならこの私が見逃すはずがない。あなたの魔力は制限特有の不安定さもわずかなブレもなかった。驚いた。魔族はそこまで正確に魔力を観測できるのか。先生のやり方は正しかったみたいだ。 私は生きてきた時間のほとんどを魔力を制限して過ごした。この状態が自然になること。バカじゃないの？なんでそんなわけのわからないことは。そうだね。
Well,
This one very
Right, it's
specific
you.
situation.
it's you idiot. That part of them is like really monstery.
あんた、お前の前にいるのは1000年以上生きた魔法使いだ。
I like that it implies that magic or mana reserves can increase.
お前は魔力で魔族を欺く。
あんた、自害者。
Ah, that's so cool. Oh, bro, they're like even animating it. Oh, bro.
With the hair cutting.
Yeah, holy, bro. Yo, you know that's gonna be exploited on the internet with like, yo, kill yourself.
Yeah.
You know, that's just... that was just so direct. Or kill yourself.
That was good payoff, though. Still sad about last week. That was good payoff.
Yeah, that was really good.
And they still had time for the opening and the ending.
That episode felt like it went by pretty quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like that. I like how that was set up. I like the structure there. On a critical level, I'm a little bit concerned about how explored Demon Society is. I kind of want to see what they do with that a little bit more, because I feel like there's like more stuff that can happen there. It's just really interesting because like the demons, what I'm seeing here, are very, very stupid. Like this is a degree of stupidity that I think even the smartest animals of the animal kingdom with their relative intelligence would not be as stupid as them if you skilled them up. You know?
Explain.
I think it's stupid that they have not figured out that they are such a threat that there would be anti-demon shenanigans going on.
I think it's like, you know, this is like the 1 in 1,000 person who's stronger than them. Like, if you're strong enough and you can deceive people well enough, because humans are a social society, they don't need to come up with that. They can just say, like, oh, no, you're just like me who lost my father in the war, blah, 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 you know?
Yeah, no, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, like, there's a whole lot of things, and, like, I want to be careful here, because, like, a lot of it's really good, too. And I'm not saying it's bad, it's just, like, it's interesting. Like, one thing there is also their lack of self-awareness. That part fits with the idea of these are just monsters that can speak. You know how Buddy Guy at the beginning is admonishing Fern for hiding her mana?
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, why do you think we care what you think? Right?
Well, also, like, Fern and, like, Frieren are, like, you know, I don't think any other mages do this. So it's, like, a situation they've also never encountered before in, like, you know, 500 plus years or whatever.
Fair enough. But, other point, they live in a post-Demon King is dead society.
Yeah.
And they know that Frieren is the one that did it. Like, their lack of self-preservation thinking is very strange, but it makes sense for the sense of, like, a monster with that can speak. Like, in this case, if you know that Frieren killed your Demon King,
With the help of 3 others, like, you don't know how it happened.
but you know it happened.
Yeah.
Like, there's a level of paranoia that would get involved there.
But also, like, in Ara's case, she definitely faced Frieren before, and, you know, she didn't die. So I think that, like, you know, she's a little bit cocky because of that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you're making really good points. Overall, what I'm seeing here is that there's a lot of behaviors from the demons that can be justified by just saying that they're stupid. But then you have, on the other hand, a lot of behaviors that are closer to people
Yeah.
than a monster that can speak. Like the way they form their society and the way that they are capable of hierarchy. Those are like relatively complex behaviors, in my opinion.
Well,
So
yeah,
it makes the other part just their lack of awareness of, like, I mean, mind you, like, it is rough because like Frieren might be a 1 in a million kind of situation, but this is the 1 in a million nuke.
Yeah.
Like, it's strange to like know that there's a nuke in existence and not do things against the nuke.
Do they know it's a nuke, though? Or do they think, oh, Frieren and her party were the nuke?
Fair enough. Fair enough. That is a really good point. That is a really
Like, because they said she lived in, like, anonymity for so many years. They don't even know that she's 1,000 years old. Like,
Fair enough. Fair enough.
She just showed up out of nowhere, did stuff with the party, and then went on, and you never heard of her again.
Ironically, if she just shows up out of nowhere and does stuff with the party, that makes it even more curious in another direction.
Yeah.
But
Like-
no, fair points. It's just like I found it very interesting.
I do think the demons are somewhat like less. They think things through less than the humans, because there is a warning from Frieren's master at some point where it's like, beware of demons you've never heard of before, because they've never been heard of for a reason, you know?
Okay, yeah, that seems like that's what I'm really curious about. Like
Yeah.
demons that are pretty much weird in the same way that Frieren is weird.
Yeah.
That's definitely what I see potential in with that first part. I was gonna say something else that you made me think of.
I mean, in the way, like, the demon society is really simple. Like, you know, there's reasons why a noble, in the sense, would dress down, you know? Like, or, like, maybe they just aren't interested in money, you know? Like, that's just such a simple comparison that doesn't really work in real-life situations. But for the demons, it's, like, super, super rigid.
Yeah, and that goes back to just like monsters that know how to speak
Yeah.
mentality, because
Yeah.
you're like, again, you're taking down their intelligence for it. Oh yeah, I almost had it again. Oh, so demons care about each other, right?
I don't know if they do or not.
Because I was thinking about it, and the purpose of a demon knowing how to speak is in order to deceive their prey, right?
Yeah.
It was really interesting that, and I think this isn't like an issue of the author, like not knowing what he was doing or not knowing what she was doing. It's just like an issue of how drama works. But in the previous episode, Lugner is his name,
Yeah.
the demon.
Or something like that, yeah.
When his buddy girl went down to Stark, he had a moment of surprise, and his words were not used for deceiving a person. His words were there for vocalizing concern for the girl. And I just found that really interesting. And specifically when she goes down, he calls out her name.
That might just be a simple case of like, oh, I know it's 2 against 2. If my partner dies, it'll be 2 against 1 and I'll be at a disadvantage.
Yeah, no, but in that case, it was just because, like, you know, what I'm talking
Yeah,
about more here.
drama's sake,
Yeah, the
yeah.
drama, and like, you can't really maintain like the rigid idea of words are just for deception. There was no deception in that moment of concern when it flew out from him to her. Even if it was like for the purpose of battle, like there is still like that level of authenticity.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, he was shocked that she got taken down at that moment.
Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of the things, like, it's not just words for deception's sake, because him saying that Frieren and Fern are, like, disgraces, or, like, the pink-haired girl whose name I can't remember, when she got, like, talking with Stark, you know, it was, like, regular conversation in a way.
Yeah.
So I think it's a tiny bit more complex than
Yeah.
just deception,
Like
but,
that's
like,
that's what I'm really looking at, right? Again, going back to that thing that you said about the demons that have never been heard of.
Yeah.
It looks like there's enough room here for some really interesting stuff to be going down.
yeah.
And like it's just because like those demons, I really like the idea that these guys are just monsters that know how to speak. I like the zealotry that comes from Frieren and Flamme in that sense.
Yeah.
It's just like that extra level about their society, just kind of muddies the water.
I think it's just more of their mindset can never be human.
Yeah.
It kind of like how Frieren's just Frieren in terms of time conception. There's just like a different level of common sense among them that'll never be like your average sympathetic human.
But you know what? I don't think Frieren's sense is common because she how much time did she spend in her village
Ooh,
to
who
be able to
knows?
build up that common sense? There is no
Yeah.
way that her 800 years of common sense are common to elves.
No, well, like the whole Flamme thing I think happened closer to her beginning of her life.
Oh.
Because Flamme died, and then Frieren spent, like, tons of time alone. Like, to the point where Flamme was, like, a legend, right? Who gave humans magic.
Yeah, it's just like I'm thinking, like, I just feel like there's a lot of room here, again, to say that Frieren might be a little bit weird compared to other elves.
Yeah.
I'll have to see for sure. I'm very interested. It's just like there's enough room here for a lot of tomfoolery in the future, which is
Yeah.
exciting. Is there a lot of tomfoolery in the future? Or, like, when I say tomfoolery, I mean, like, a lot of, like, more nuances being added or more layers being added.
There's at least 2 elves. They're both very different from each other, but they're both, I think, they're weird. Yeah.
They're weird?
Well, not like super weird, but you know, they're not human.
Yeah, okay. That's cool.
One of them is significantly weirder than the other.
All right. You know what? Would you say that them and Frieren share any common sense between them?
Oh yeah, like the really out there one in Frieren, it's like, yeah, I can see that you guys are kind of on the same level.
All right. Yeah, overall, I'm interested. I feel like this was a really good episode. I'm more interested about Frieren's psyche going into the future here a little bit. The Flamme flashback was good. Didn't really see a lot of their interpersonal relationship other than just the lessons on demonhood. And yeah, when it comes to demons, you know what? The reason I'm really going back onto it is because I really like the idea of just saying flat out no's to demon. And I hope we continue doing that, but I feel like maybe as we go into the future, like it becomes more like zealotry as opposed to just I feel like that zealotry is going to prevent them from seeing like maybe minor behavioral differences among demons. Like that's what it kind like the more you like build up the nuances of demon society, I think the more it goes towards like actual zealotry.
I don't
It's
want to
okay.
accidentally
Yeah,
like,
no,
make
no,
you cut
you
out part
can't.
of the video again.
No, you can't actually say anything about that. I'm just very interested. Again, I think it's a really good setup. That's really what it all comes back down to. I think there's a lot of really interesting stuff going on. Anyway, I had fun. Kara, thank you. Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, this is fun. I'm glad we actually got to this point.
Great. So we'll end it there, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I hope you have an absolutely great day.